Hello everybody, Ampamine here, coming at you with some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Now, last time I said that I had an idea brewing in this crazy-ass head of mine, and now I'm gonna try and enact it. I wanna try and shoot this guard in the face, try to get down there.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization.
But what if I shoot you in the face?
Into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols. So unless you have the authorization,
I don't want to move along. I want to shoot you in the face. Well, okay, off papers. Huh?
If you were supposed to have them, you'd know where to get them. Now quit wasting my time.
Okay, I want to ask you some questions. Can I shoot you in the face?
I'm not here to give you information. I work for the Sith, not the Taris tourist board. Now just move along, unless you have the proper authorization papers.
Fine. Alright, what I'm going to do is, directly in front of you, I am going to change from my combat suit into that Sith armor we picked up in the apartments when we rescued that alien from getting shot in the head. And since that frees up my combat suit, I'm going to hand that down to Karth, who now has a much higher AC and is far less likely to die, which is just as happy. So, this guy totally not recognize us, even though we just changed into the uniform right in front of him.
Another patrol heading down to the lower city, eh? Well, good luck. I've heard it's pretty rough down there.
Don't care.
Big swoop gang war going on, you know. You better watch yourself. Those gangs will take a shot at anyone, even us. It's too bad we don't have the manpower.
It's fine. I can absolutely more than enough look after myself. That's... oh, there's no question about that. Yeah. And, well, this is the lower city. Huh? Ooh, something's going on. Waggly fingers, waggly fingers. Oh, Jesus. I just kind of looked at that guy's face. Got a pretty funky looking face, dude. Yeah, you tell him, random Rhodian. The hidden backs aren't gonna... Oh. Well, at least you still got the other two guys who are totally gonna kick. Well, this one guy could totally go 1 versus 3. Okay, you know what? I don't care if I'm welcome here or not. I'm gonna shoot someone in the face. Go, there we go. And since they're going to close into close quarters combat, we're gonna want to switch to prototype vibroblade so we don't get penalties for shooting into a melee. But these guys are weenies, and we're amazing because we're the protagonists. So they get down pretty quickly and pretty easily. And they give us stuff. Frag grenade repair kit. Very nice. Very nice. And yep. Volker shock stick. It sounds neat, but not really that great. And okay, apparently the bodies of those guys disappeared. Let's see. There's a Twi'lek corpse over here. This is rated for stuff. Medpacks. You can never have enough medpacks. Let's get... Oh, Volker guards, huh? Switch back to a blaster pistol and see if we can't shoot them in the face! And we are going to want Karth. There we go. You want to try and concentrate on the same enemy for obvious reasons. Sometimes the AI will... Oh, that could be bad. Medkit. Like the ones we just pilfered off that dead Twi'lek. But yeah, sometimes the AI will just pick a random target, even though it makes absolutely no sense tactically. So sometimes, if these guys are a little tougher than usual, so sometimes you want to make absolutely sure that your characters are focusing on the same dude. Yeah, these guys have a little bit higher AC than usual, and they also actually deal damage, so I might need to use a med pack or two. But it's okay. We've got enough. And now we can just murder this dude. Let's see. Yep. What I might do is have my main character go prototype Vibroblade and close in for close quarters while Karth pelts him with blaster fire from afar. Especially since Karth can't really take much more. And... I thought he was gonna die. Yes! Haha! So, for killing these two guys, you don't get any loot, but you do get a fair amount of experience, which I definitely need. And, Volker base entrance. Let's go in and kill them all. Well, fine! Looks like we're being stopped by a frickin' plot wall. Alrighty. I am going to go back to my base and heal up, which I don't believe I've shown before. So I'm going to show this once, and then every other time I'm going to do this, I'll cut it out. I'll do it off screen. So if you go to your map screen, you can go return to hideout. Okay. And bam, you're at your hideout, and you're all healed up. So if you're in a relatively safe location, you can just return directly to your hideout and get full HP. You don't have to actually use any of your med packs. You want to save your med packs for when you're in combat or in the middle of some sort of combat zone where you can't transit to and from your hideout. So, after that, I'm going to do what I usually do here and bash open the locked doors, so you guys don't have to watch my character swinging at a door for about 30 to 45 seconds. Sometimes it can take an irritatingly long time. I don't know how you miss a door with a sword, but apparently you can. But there are a few encounters here. There are black Volkers scattered all around, and I'm just gonna kill them. They're very easy fights. It's nothing all that interesting, so I'm gonna clear those out, and I'll meet you on the other side. And we're back! Alright, so we've gone around this giant Taurus. For some reason, the people of Taris really, really like their toroid shapes. I can't possibly explain why. But we've gone around and wiped out the majority of the Volkers in here. There are a lot of them standing just in the corridors, and they'll all attack you on sight. This is a security droid. If you want to use the repair parts, you can turn it back on, set it in patrol mode, and it'll take out the black Volkers waiting around the hallways pretty well. But I figured I'd just do it myself and not give a crap. You will also notice that my main protagonist here has gained enough experience to level up. Now, level 4 for scouts is somewhat lackluster. You don't actually get to pick any feats this level, but we get to put an attribute, a single attribute point, and add it to one of our scores permanently. I'm going to stick that in Wisdom for later on, and we also get to assign our skills, put one in computer use, save the rest for later. And once we hit accept, gives us our bonus feats. Now, these are bonus feats that only scouts get. Implant level 2, which is going to be pretty useful, and Uncanny Dodge 1, which is practically useless. Uncanny Dodge in this game lets you keep your dexterity bonus when you're being attacked by enemies that are in stealth, but again, there are quite literally 0 enemies who will actually engage you from stealth. It's, well, useless. It also, however, gives you a +2 bonus to saves against grenades, which is marginally helpful if your enemies are using grenades, but it's all around is generally lackluster feat. But, well, it could be worse. Still, the star of the show at level 4 is your implant level 2. If you are a scout and you want to, you can go back up to the upper city and purchase the special implant that makes you immune to mind-altering effects, which is quite nice, but also very expensive. But it's definitely useful. So it's a pretty big trade-off. I'm not going to be buying that, but if that's something that you think is important enough to go and drop, I believe it's 500 credits on, go for it. It's almost certainly going to come in handy at some point or another. It makes you immune to stuns, that sort of thing. So concussion grenades makes you completely immune to concussion grenades. It also makes you immune to a variety of force powers, which is amazing. Now, this apartment door, yes, you have the Vulker Enforcer and the Vulker Gang Boss. You definitely want to have a Vibroblade of some kind, or melee weapon of some kind equipped. These guys aren't difficult, but you'll see something about the Vulker Gang Boss that we actually haven't seen before. You see there, he's starting to glow? That means that he's using a personal shield. It'll absorb all energy-based attacks, such as blaster fire, force lightning, ion attacks, that sort of thing. So you'll see that Karth, even though he was hitting, he was not doing any damage. That's because his blaster fire is being absorbed by the gang leader's shield. However, if you just take a basic Vibroblade and stab them with it, it's completely useless. So you'll see he gives us a fair amount of stuff, and it gives us his energy shield, a Vulcan shock stick, some credits, and a heavy blaster, which is something that I'm going to have my main character using pretty much exclusively from now on. It's basically a straight upgrade over your basic blaster pistol, and he can still get the dueling benefits from it. Med packs and drugs, I am okay with this, and I believe that is the last. Are there Vulkers in here? If there are, I'm gonna kill you all. Nope. Ah, this special one. So you'll see that you've got some oddly labeled discs and a security crate in the middle. Let's see. Gilthos, sorry I couldn't be there with you, but here's the package I promised. Remember, activate the holographic security system in the proper order to open it, or boom! Just activate the holograms in the same order that they joined the band. Since you're the Twisted Rancor Trio's manager, you should be able to figure out the code. I still think this is a mistake. Davik won't be happy if Ashana can't fill in for her sister, and you don't want to get Davik mad, or you might never come out of that estate again. Anyway, good luck. And if this works, think about what a great chapter it'll make in that biography of the band you've been working on. Well, you can go over here to this desk and loot a small biography of the Twisted Rancor Trio band, but since I am super amazing and I know the future, I know the exact order in which I need to activate these holographic discs. First is Ilinda, then Uja, and then Uji. Move, Karth. And then Lupa. Photo. And finally, Ashana. Alright. Free experience points and stuff. You get 50 credits and the Achani fiber armor, which is pretty nice. I'm going to put that on. It's got a pretty nice AC bonus over the Sith armor. And Karth still, we're just going to have Karth keep on that combat suit so that he doesn't get his ass handed to him in future.
Sure.
Alright. And I believe, unless I am mistaken, which happens more than I'd care to admit, that this is the final door. This one is the only one in the place that's actually locked that you have to bash open. And I was wearing the Sith armor when I opened the door, so if you're just wearing Sith armor, all he does is yell at you about how he hates you and he doesn't want the Sith to come bother him. You can't actually speak with him. And there's this footlocker here. I already looted it because I wanted to make sure I didn't forget. But it's got some fairly nice stuff in it, a couple of med kits and some credits. But you're going to want to loot it now, because if you don't, you'll never actually be able to loot it. So, get it. Get the loot. You want the loot, take the loot. So let's talk to him. I am Leon Amine. I go where I want. Yeah, what are you doing in here? Place looks abandoned. Twi'lek, but... I never know what's good for me. Don't you ever try to say otherwise. Let's see if I can persuade him. Well, fine. I'll go now. Alright, so I am going to be, as usual, I am going to be an obnoxious jerk face and repeatedly talk to him over and over and over and over and over and over and over until I can actually persuade him to talk to me. So I'll be back when that actually happens.
Tolbada bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut, kachi chuaitha haudunga. Yumalith kainkotun, chilo mulra de nebobo. Munka kun biskang, bamulara, takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachi chuaitha haudunga, tolbada bunk mwalya gando de nago chuchut.
Oh, snap!
Moga shampumpa.
He betrayed the exchange!
Bamule kachi chuaitha haudunga. Yinkin kuno
Well,
bamulira chiku.
yeah. What the hell did you expect was gonna happen? But wait, do they not have an equivalent of the witness protection program? You know, you give you like a new name, a new life, and you like move four states or provinces or what have you, 4 areas depending on what country you may live in. You know, and it's so that they don't know how to find you and stab you in the neck. Well, maybe I can help. Make your stand, dude. In this, okay. All right. I think you're gonna need to teach this guy a thing or two about making a stand. So, it's obvious that we're not just gonna be able to freaking eliminate Davik, because he's the biggest crime lord on the entire planet, and I could just be able to be like, hey, I'm gonna kill you, and then you kill him. That's probably not gonna happen. Maybe pay him off, you know, say you're sorry. It's a matter of honor. Well, yeah, well, fake your own death, dude. Well, that's because you had your stupid last stand thing here, Garrett. Well, let's see what he's got in mind. Okay, you said the words massive explosion? I'm in. I'm in. Okay. That makes sense. Demolition experience. A permacrete detonator. Well, it just so happens that I have a permacrete detonator. See, you and me, we would probably be pretty good friends. Honestly. Okay, I was about to just yell at you like, okay, I got it, but... Alright. Detonator 1. Set. Detonator 2, I imagine. Set. Oh, they're timer based? It's not triggered? Shit. It's not triggered? Oh god! Run! Ah! Well, that's not a very... Oh. Okay, well, that's still not very... Oh! Whoa! Okay. Yep, that was pretty sweet. No problem, Broseph. Anything that adds more explosions to the world, okay by me. Well, sweet. Alright, we lost the permacrete detonator, but we got a ton of experience points and light side points. Man, that place got wrecked. And yeah, you see now, can see the footlocker. So if you haven't gotten it, it'll taunt you. It'll taunt you forever, but you can't go back inside anymore. So, yeah. Okay, guess we'll talk to Karth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I want to discuss something with you. Well, want to might not be the exact phrase, but there's no other option, so I'll click it anyway.
You do? Well, fair enough. What do you want to discuss?
Yeah, we need to work out our issues, Karth.
I knew you wouldn't understand where I was coming from. Let me try and explain. You got the skills of an elite commando, and you saved my butt more than once. Between that and your facility with languages, I'm lucky you're here. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna stop watching you being wary. I'm just not built that way. Period.
Well, yeah, I don't know. What did I do, man?
You haven't done anything yet, but there's no guarantee that you won't do anything in the future. I've been betrayed before by people, and it won't happen again.
It's kind of weird. It's guarantee, because I can't guarantee. I could be like, hey, I'm not going to betray you, but if you have to trust me and for that to work, so it's pretty much a moot point.
I don't know that you'll betray me, but there are no guarantees. Not for you, not for me. You don't have to take it personally.
I do take it personally.
Well, that's too bad then, because I'm not going to change.
Well, okay. Honestly, I at least appreciate his bluntness about that. I mean, it's... Alright, well, screw that. I ain't gonna change. Let's be armchair psychologist.
No, I don't want to talk about it. What I want is to save the galaxy, if that's even possible. Why is whether or not I trust you or anyone so damned important to you? Why do you even care? We don't have time for this, so can we please just drop it for now? Can we pick it up later if you really must? I want to get underway.
Very well, Karth. Guess there'll be some point where it'll look like something's bothering you again, and we'll talk about it and feelings. But I guess we'll have to feelings a little later, because I'm gonna have to end this episode right here. Thank you all very, very much for watching. This has been Impamine coming at you with some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. I will catch all of you on the flip side.